What's up guys, my name is Jalissa and welcome back to my channel. So today I figured I would do a story time about the day that me and my friend went to the SOS Foundation party. And not that long ago, Sam and Colby did a membership podcast where they answered a few fan questions. And one of the questions that they were asked was, what was your craziest fan experience? And the experience that they shared happened to be one involving me and my friend from that night at the SOS Foundation tour party. So I figured I would do a story time pretty much saying the events that happened that night. So yeah. So I came across the foundation on Instagram and I saw that they're having an event. So I was seeing the people that were going to be performing and who was going to make appearances, and I saw that Katrina was going to do a performance. And I didn't get a chance to see her in her Anaheim show, so I figured I would go to this event. So I got my ticket and I didn't want to go alone, so I went on Twitter and I was asking people if they were going because I wanted a friend there. So me and Kaden started messaging each other. We figured that we would meet up at the venue and pretty much just hang out, and we met up. We were outside for a little bit just so everyone could get in line, check IDs and all that stuff. So we went inside, we went to the table, we checked in, got our wristbands, and when we walked in, it was pretty empty, but we saw Katrina talking to a few fans, so we decided we would go talk to her. We all talked for like a little bit, and then she had to go do some photos and an interview, so we figured that we would go back to the VIP section. And on our way there, we saw Sam and Colby, and they were talking to a few fans, so we decided to go up and talk to them. And we were talking for quite a bit, and then we saw security trying to move everyone out of the walkway. So the boys went to go take some pictures, and me and Caitlin decided to go back to our table. And then when we got there, we saw Katrina, and we started talking to her again. And we ended up talking to Anastasia, Brianna, and Savannah. And they're all really nice. So the event was going to start soon, so Caitlin sat down, I went to go get a drink, and then we were all just talking. Me and Caitlin were asking the girls like what they do, what their Instagrams are, so we could go check them out. And then people were performing. It was really nice. They had a lot of amazing talent. And then Anastasia and Katrina went to go talk to some other friends and get ready to do their performance. So then it was just me, Savannah, Brianna, Sam, Colby, and Caitlin at the table. And then after a while, I started feeling uncomfortable, so I was standing off to the side, and Caitlin pretty much noticed. She asked me if I was okay, and I was telling her that I wasn't feeling comfortable. I was starting to have a panic attack, so she pretty much talked me through all of it. She helped me with the grounding technique, and I went off to get some air just to calm down a little bit. So when I came back, Caitlin scoot over, and then I was sitting with her at the table, and we watched a few of the performances. We saw Katrina perform, which was really nice. She did amazing. And then my friend Caitlin went to go talk to some girl, and I was just sitting there with Sam and Colby, which felt really awkward because I didn't want to feel like I was bothering them. So I was kind of hoping that if it was weird, that they would tell me like, you know, just do you mind not sitting here or something like that. But I ended up talking to them. They were really nice. And then Katrina came back. I was talking to Katrina, and I gave her this one bracelet that I had gotten for her. And then we were talking about how it was magnetic, and then we were making a few jokes, and then I asked her, you know, is it cool if I give Sam and Colby these letters from some fans? Like, I could wait till after the show. I don't want to bother you guys. So Katrina said that it was fine, that I wasn't bothering them. So she went off to go talk to some friends, and I gave the boys the letters from the fans. And we were talking for a little bit. I was telling them about how these fans wanted to let them know how much they care about them and love them and support them. So they got the letters, and they were nice enough to give me a video for my cousin for her birthday. So then they went to go talk to some more fans, and I was just pretty much sitting there daydreaming half of the time. And then the event was over, so I was waiting for my friend Caitlin so we could leave. And I saw Sam and Colby just talking to themselves, so I decided I would go up to them, and we were talking for a while. I was telling them how much they mean to me, how I support them and love their videos, and some other personal stuff. And then me and Colby were talking about how the fans didn't like his mustache and wanted him to shave it, and then when he did, everyone was mad that he did. And I was telling Colby how he should have just kept a full ass mustache and should have just popped up to VidCon with the mustache, not tell the fans and see their expressions. So then me, Sam, and Colby were talking for some more. I kept rambling on and on. I was venting, which was kind of weird, but you know, that's what happened. So then I kept talking, they were being nice, we all hugged, and then I took a few pictures, and then the whole time I was talking, I kept talking, and then the whole time I kept ranting. They were listening the whole time, they were really nice, and then at the end I was just like, well, I don't know what else to say, so I'm gonna just go, which they laughed at, but I was just ranting and I felt nervous for some reason. So I decided to grab my stuff, and me and my friend Kaylin went outside and we got our Ubers, and yeah, that's pretty much it. The thing about the experience, which was different from what I experienced and what the boys have mentioned, was in their experience they said that not to drag anyone or say they're lying or anything, but the boys said that, well, Colby said that he heard me talking to Caitlin about, you know, wanting to live in the moment, and how she was pretty much telling me about these tips that she's heard from their podcast. But the truth is, I was having my panic attack, and I guess Colby misheard me telling her about how I was feeling at the moment, and figured I was pretty much talking about living in the moment instead of trying to calm down from my panic attack. But like, I'm not mad, like, it's whatever, they just misheard. And the boys are like really nice, so that's that. And then the only thing is that sometimes you have, like, for me, I had this experience and I thought it was such a great thing, and I was just like, wow, like, when do you ever get the chance to like hang around your faves and then get to talk to all these nice people and just pretty much just hang out, and then you get to hear their point of view, and you pretty much start to feel like you're kind of weirdo. But at the end of the day, like, I had an amazing time. I know Caitlin had a great time. We got to be around like pretty much our favorite people, and then we met some amazing friends. And like, to me, it's good and kind of bad. Like, the good thing is that they were pretty much cool with it. We didn't like scare them off or anything. The bad thing is that they kind of made our great experience kind of like, oh, like maybe we came across as like crazy fans, which we did not intend to do. We wanted to be completely fine with them, and if they had any problem, they could have easily told us, like, oh, do you mind sitting somewhere else? And at the end, like, they even said that they had nice conversations with us, and everyone that we met were so nice. Brianna is such an angel. She just released a music video which you all should go check out, and yeah, so